I love the hand fan.
Do y'all remember? Oh, I don't know. It might have only been Brandon that was there when Esme was on one of those times, and we all had our fans, and they literally grabbed their box fan,
yes, I remember
and held it up to the screen. I love them so much. Anyway, welcome to the Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the tea in reality. You can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy. Hold on. I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Gay. AKA president of the Mrs. Kasha Davis fan club. We will talk extensively about my icon. And I am drinking out of my beautiful rose gold tumbler today. We are drinking crack tea. What else is new? Today's brew is strawberry, dragon fruit, raspberry lemonade. And it is marvelous. I'm a big fan.
Love that for you. I'm also on the dragon fruit train. I am Brandon, your professional fangirl of concert drag and video games. I'm drinking a Starbucks mango dragon fruit lemonade refresher because it was that kind of day after brunch, so I was like, might as well. And yeah, everything's fine.
And it is Brook, the college graduate who plays way too much fucking Smash Bros. Still play too much Smash Bros. That's pretty much all I've been playing the past 2 weeks, to be 100. And I'm drinking water because it's all I have where I'm at right now. And also, I am so fucking excited to become the president of the Jaymes Mansfield thing.
That is an acceptable answer. Yes.
And hello, I am Lana, your resident diva, here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I love me some tea. And yeah, so if you have some tea, you know what to do. Hit me up. Actually, I am drinking Pepsi in of my beautiful cup mug because you know all the cool kids have one, and some of us are getting one. So yeah, it is what it is, and you know what to do. It's in the description below and in the link below, lanagcreations.etsy.com. Excuse, yeah,
It's in the ticker. It just has to tick by.
the ticker, the description, and all of that it'll be below. You know, excuse my voice. It will be going in and out, but I don't care because I went and saw the icon, the legend, the moment, the blueprint, the amazing Janet Jackson last night.
The jealousy is unreal.
Truly.
And I will lose my voice for Janet Jackson any day because she's an amazing icon. Period.
I will be seeing her in the beginning of May, so I'm excited.
Ow. And I hope, I'm trying to go back to see her again at the beginning of May. I ain't even go front.
Logan, we'll get there one day.
Eventually. Oh. But sadly, we are not here today to talk about Janet Jackson, though I think we should at some point. We're here to talk about the newly released cast for RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars Season 8, because RuPaul cannot let us breathe for more than 3 weeks without a Drag Race season coming out during the winter, spring, or summer seasons.
I mean, I will say 3 weeks is actually a good breathing room.
I was going to say 3 weeks is actually a lot of time, more than what we've gotten recently. Because All-Star 7 dropped 2 weeks after season 14, I think.
Sounds about right. I think it was the same actually, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So,
but we're back. It is not all winners again. It is a fresh crop of All-Star. Well, not all fresh.
We'll get to it.
11 freshly returning queens and a clown coming back to compete for America's or a Hall of Fame, whatever.
The 8th
Can you
spot
tell I'm annoyed about a certain casting choice?
I'm also very annoyed with one of them. So, and
we'll
it's the same.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
Lana has no clue what we're talking about, and I love it.
And you know what? This is a cast that has caused some controversy online. All I can say is y'all need to get your priorities straight and recognize that all of these queens are talented, and that you are getting spoon-fed content here from some of the most dramatic queens the show has ever had are on the season. Some of the most outrageously underrated queens in the history of this franchise are on the show this season. So check yourself, because you were saying the same shit about All-Star 6 until it came out.
I think my difficulty here, and I will piggyback off of that, and I do agree with everything you said. Y'all didn't have this controversy when Trixie Mattel was cast on All Stars 3, so why are y'all having this controversy now? She went home 4th. She did come back, but she went home 4th. I didn't see y'all doing all this then. So who cares?
Masters was on
and at the end of the day, they're talented, and you're sitting behind a computer screen. Who's winning? Not you.
That part.
I say losing is the new winning.
Winning. Lana, you had a point, my love?
I did, because honestly, if somebody was called back for an all-star season, they were called back for a reason, regardless of how you feel about them, if you like them or not like them, or if you think they deserved it or not, they got called back. So therefore, they are the all-star. You are the viewer. Watch or not. Nobody cares. Nobody really cares. So, yeah.
I will say there was one name in the casting pool that I believe, I could be very wrong. There's one name in the casting pool that I have been asking for years, and who, to my knowledge, made kind of like the final rounds of cuts. And I wish she was on this cast, and I'm mad about it. I'll say it because she's not on here. The one person that I wish, I'm just gonna go out and say it. The one person I wish was here besides Jimbo. Like, take Jimbo out of the cast. I don't think Jimbo needs to be on this cast. We'll talk about it. I would have loved to see Jaden Dior Fierce on this cast.
Yes.
So as of recording, the video we have with the little lip sync tournament thing just came out. If you have not watched that, please watch that. Jaden Dior Fierce had an incredible run in that tournament.
Incredible run.
And I am such a Jaden Dior Fierce fan. I want her back so badly. Like, her and Dieter Ritz are like the two that I really, really want.
They have been dangling all-stars in front of Jaden's face for like 4 years, and I'm pissed about it.
That part.
Anyway, we're not here to talk about the people that we want on. We're here to talk about the people that are on. So they did the Meet the Queens, and it's not really a Meet the Queens. It's let's look at everybody's entrance looks and most of the introduction of episode 1.
I'm okay with it.
And then the back half was just like spliced together interviews. Honestly, I did prefer this.
Same.
Well, I remember when, I think it was All Stars 5 came out, they couldn't film a promo because of COVID. And honestly, that was my favorite Meet the Queens we had at the time, because it didn't feel like shoddy and produced. And I don't like these interviews. Like, personally, I've never been a big fan of like these are however many queens. I don't like watching them talk about the same things. Like, I've grown since my season. Here's what you remember me from your original season. I've grown so much, and I'm here to take the crown. That's like 90% of the time with this interview.
They get asked the same questions every time.
Exactly. So, like, I like the less overly produced and more just like, here's who's on the cast. Have fun. Because we know who all these queens are. If you're watching All Stars, you should at least be moderately familiar with most of the cast. So,
unless your name is Lana.
Correct.
I don't know.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
And you know what? I'm not ashamed. I am learning, and I am growing, and I am watching, and I say that's a good thing. That's a good thing that I'm willing to open myself up to know who all of these amazing queens are. So, period. I'm happy with this. Let's figure this thing out. I'm just going to my criteria during this cast assessment. I'm gonna get this out the way now. I don't really know most of these people, as you know. So it's going to be what they look like, what their interest look is going to be, if I like it or not. I'm very much like, oh, that's cute. Oh, no, don't like it. So if it's a queen that you all are like, I don't like this person, but their outfit is cute, I'm probably going to like them. I'm just going to say it now.
So there's one person that among the three of us that are Drag Race super fans here, we don't like. I will give her flowers at one point during this video. So
Same.
it's not like
Great promo book.
we will talk about her promo. But let's dive right in. Boom. Professional.
Period. We are. Look at us.
I am a professional.
I'm gonna go full screen so I can
I'm a
see
professional.
very well.
So I'm a pro. Yes, thank you. We love Shangela. Shangela, that's a queen. Lana, you know Shangela.
I do know Shangela. That is a queen. I do.
Not
Yeah,
on this
hallelujah.
cast.
Love
She's not on
Shangela.
this cast. I wish she
No,
was.
she's not.
I wish, even though she already was on an All Stars.
And
Yes.
should come back and win another crown.
That
RuPaul
part.
said so.
Robbed.
That part.
Robbed.
So we're going in alphabetical order. And with a hallelujah, we're going to start with Alexis Michelle from season 9 of RuPaul's Drag Race. She came in 5th. She won one challenge, which was Snatch Game.
Should have been 2. Should have been 2.
I disagree.
She got robbed of Kardashian the musical. Enough said. Moving on.
Yeah. And she's back to maybe snatch another crown. This is the mother of the Jantasy. Alexis Michelle. Also, I will say the promo theme, because thank God for Jaymes Mansfield putting out a video. We actually know what the promo theme is for once. And what they were told to do is Old Hollywood Met Gala.
Oh wow.
Was the promo theme.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that makes sense. It looks very old Hollywood Met Gala to me.
Yeah.
You know, if there is one thing we can count on Alexis Michelle to bring to any cast or anything she's on, it is a nice, healthy hint of delusion. And I'm very excited for more quality Alexis Michelle because season 9 would not have been the same without her.
I couldn't agree more.
Mm-hmm.
I love Alexis. I always have. Like, Alexis falls into the category of like delusional New York BFA queens, which is now a category.
It really is.
Pioneered, I would say, honestly, by Alexis Michelle.
Truly.
On it, what held her back on season 9 were her runways. So I really do hope that we see an improvement in her runways. But she has the talent. She has everything it takes to make the finale. And I would not be surprised if we saw her there.
Mm-hmm.
Truly one of my favorite performers that has been on the show ever. I love her so much. I'm very excited she's back. And she's going to bring the drama as she always does. So I'm thrilled.
This promo is great too.
Mm-hmm. What I love about what I love about this promo look, again, the pointed shoe. I really love this.
Mm-hmm.
She looks amazing. This promo look is giving everything that the theme says it should be giving. Even before you said what the theme was, I kind of figured it was old Hollywood red carpet type deal. So this made sense to me. She looks amazing. I love the pointed heel, the shoe. The split is just perfect. It's like, because you know how some people's splits are too high or not high enough. This split is the perfect split. The dress looks very Marilyn Monroe-ish, Madonna Material Girl kind of.
Very Material Girl, yes.
Material Girl.
And not Material Girl, but I wish it was.
No.
Can you imagine Material Girl meets Material Girl?
Yep.
I would like to see it. Anyway, sorry, Lana, go ahead.
It's okay. But yeah, very much giving the original Material Girl. And I'm loving it. I love it. She looks great.
And I love that you mentioned Material Girl because on her season, it was the redemption of the Night of 1,000 Madonnas.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was her Madonna runway again?
Breathless Mahoney.
Oh, right.
That she won in that gown.
Mm-hmm.
That was on Snatch Game.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will say the dress was made by Agaro Sparrow, who was on Project Runway. And was a finalist. So
yes.
definitely. And then the hair is Marco's wigs.
It's great.
I definitely want. I'm shouting out everybody because they deserve to be shouted out. So
It's giving what it wants to give. The hair just is a great editorial look for that. For this, like I'm sure this is a great 365 look if she wanted to.
And also with Alexis and someone else who's on the cast, we'll talk about in just a minute, coming back for this particular season. So many of the queens from season 9 have been back for All Stars now. We're missing very few. So hopefully this will continue to be the thing that makes WoW go like, hey, Peppermint, come here.
there's only 3. Kimora, Transphobia, Bonina Brown, and Peppermint.
Oh, Charlie Hides.
Oh, well. Oh well.
Oh wow.
Do we have any other thoughts on Alexis's promo look? We also have her entrance look because we did get the entrance look, so we'll talk about that. But any thoughts before we score Alexis's promo?
It's nice.
I'm gonna give her a 95.
Okay, fair. Mine is full, honestly.
Mine is full, like overflowing, honestly.
As
It's
a
amazing.
friendly reminder, before I score, I am not the American education system, and a 50 is an average gourmand. So on my personal scale, this is like a 75. But you know, I saw that I rolled.
Could you just go on the scale that we're all going on? So, because I have no idea what you just said.
They grade
This is-
harshly. They grade very harshly.
Oh, okay. So you gave her 75 on the same scale that we're scoring on?
No.
No.
No,
Okay.
it's like it's the cup scale and then there's the Brook scale, and I don't even want to
Okay.
want to decipher what that scale is.
I don't
The
even
Brook
know.
scale is an average gourmand is a 50. This is an above average look.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
We're moving.
I gave it a
got you.
95 because there's an ankle strap and I don't like ankle straps. That's genuinely the only reason.
Are you
Fair.
kidding me?
I don't like an ankle strap in drag. I don't like it.
Ankle
like
straps
it.
are like
Not the
great
ankle
shoes.
Yeah.
Okay, but whatever.
The photo quality is horrible, but
The entrance
here
look is on par.
This
Here's
is her entrance.
Yep.
It's whelming.
Whelming, but fine, and for me, at least.
It's fine.
It's not.
I mean, I love the sleeve. It's very regal.
This is just not what I imagine Alexis Michelle coming back to Drag Race in.
Absolutely not.
I don't think anybody should come to Drag Race in that. What is
Well,
that?
then don't watch the first 4 seasons of Drag Race, Lana, because they all came in something similar to this.
This
Rebecca
is
Glass
so.
publishes.
This gives throwback to early Drag Race season entrance look. It honestly does.
The hair is bad. The dress is bad. I just
Wow.
no. Actually,
And especially for Alexis Michelle, who's like very much like this professional, polished theater drag queen. This just doesn't resonate with her brand, at least not to me. Like it feels a little off, but I mean it's not awful. I've seen worse, but like, you know.
Again, it's not
Fine.
awful. Like I find this fine. So
are we
I don't mind
ranking
that.
these two?
Yes.
We're ranking these.
Sure, we can.
Okay.
I'll give her a 69 because that's what she looks like she's about to go do in this outfit.
exactly. This is also a 69 for me.
I plead the Pomorphis on this one.
Yes.
I will be rating this a solid Kris Jenner, aka second place, aka 2 points, because it is at least a complete and coherent outfit. I only plead if it's absolutely a repugnant to look at.
Let's move along, shall we? To Darienne Lake. We're dipping back into the waters of Darienne Lake.
Darienne Lake is my icon. The reason I love Drag Race so much. This is my bitch. I am so excited to have her back.
So what happened with Jaymes Mansfield, huh?
I love them both. I can love them both equally. Okay.
Okay, well,
Darienne Lake already has a fan club. Jaymes Mansfield only was on 2 episodes. Okay, we're fine.
3 if you count season 14.
That's true. That's true. She was on
We'll
the
talk
same
about
queen
Jaymes later.
since she tried her best to do a tumble pass.
Not this. Yeah, Darienne from season 6. Top 4. 1 challenge win. Your mother darn sucks in hell. And yeah, Darienne Lake.
She is the icon, one of the most underrated lip syncers in the history of this community. By
I
the
will
way,
absolutely agree with that.
I just need Darienne Lake to get to lip sync one time. I don't care what the context is. It could be a comeback. It could be just random. It could be nothing. It could literally just be a bit part, like a 10-second performance. I don't care. I just need it.
Lana.
Oh, I was waiting. She looks gorgeous. I love this dress. I love the hair. I love the makeup. I love the train.
The train.
It's very much Hollywood Met Gala, like on those stairs. Yeah, these promos are eating down. I will say so far, so good.
The added
Most
flowers.
of them do.
Yes. Mhm.
Spoiler. Most of them
Most
do.
of them do.
Mhm.
The added flowers to this just makes
Yes.
it pop. Of course, with that entire train and sash of it all, and I like the gradient too. It goes from light pink to hot pink, which I did not expect to like see in anything, which I love.
And I love the fact that it's pink, light pink to hot pink, and then her dress is purple. So it's like it just continues the gradient in with the dress along with the and the flowers in the back and the flowers on the hip. So great.
I will say I wish there was a panel of tulle that matched the same color as the gown to make that
Mm,
transition a little bit more seamless. For me, I would have liked to see
yeah.
that.
I don't think it needs it, but because it's like it just does it. Like if you look at it from like where her like the armpit and
Yeah,
how it goes down into that pink, then the pink, and when it comes where her hand is, it
Mhm.
just flows right into that
Sure,
purple. So it kind of just it gives it
sure,
the melting. It looks like it's melting into the dress, which I
sure.
Mhm.
just. But I understand. But yeah, I think
I
it just does it.
I think Darienne looks fabulous. I'm so happy to see Darienne here. It is long overdue to have Darienne Lake back on Drag Race. I think the only real issue I have with this promo look is I really don't like the way that the dress is cut in the shoulder, like arm situation.
Mm.
Hmm.
Like the way it looks really strange. Um, and I wish it was either a detached glove because I can tell that it's like a glove built into the dress.
Yes.
I just wish it was either a detached glove with like a strapless situation or something, or like it went up to the shoulder. I don't know. That's it. That's throwing me off just a little bit. But otherwise, Darienne is always going to look good, except for that one time on season 6 where she did not.
Also, one other thing we should point out that Darienne has had a bit of a glow up, like in general, her words, that
Yeah.
she's lost a decent amount of weight since season
a
6.
lot of weight, yeah, since the last
Yeah.
time we saw her on TV. So
Mhm. She looks fantastic.
oh yeah, she looked great before. She looks fabulous now.
Also, her drag sister's on the season 2, so that's going to be an interesting.
We will talk about the Rochester babes and how I
Yes.
do need to be on Drag Race. But anyway, are we ready for scores for the cool waters of Darienne Lake?
Let's do it.
I'm gonna give Darienne a 90.
Okay. I'll be a 96.
It's a full for me.
And I am also full. This is stellar.
It's stunning.
Love it. And then her entrance look. The wait is over.
Such a
And
good
this is
entrance
so
line.
cute. This is so cute.
This is one of my favorite entrance lines ever.
Yeah.
I would just like to point that out. Her entrance line is "The wait is over."
Oh,
So
okay.
good.
You said the line, her line. Okay. I was
Yeah, her
about to say-
entrance line is "The wait is over."
Mhm.
I love it. It's on
Also,
par
this-
for me with like Shea Coulee walking into All Stars. I'm
I'm
black.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Hate me because I'm an immigrant from Jersey.
Also a great entrance line from Theresa May. I think Darienne looks lovely here. I think Darienne looks great. I hate this gown,
Which is fair.
but I
'cause-
think she looks lovely, gal.
But it's a very
I mean-
cute dress, which I love.
It's a very Darienne Lake kind of gown.
I will say though, I do think the entrance look matters about as little as you could possibly muster up most of the time. Because
Well, it matters a lot to me, Brooke. So
Well, I mean, no, like it's one of those things. Like, I would not spend like $1,000 on an entrance look when you have actual competition things you need to make.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, you don't have to spend a lot of money on a dress, but you do need to make sure the dress is a good dress. This is
Yeah.
very much. I can get this at TJ Maxx or
Yeah.
Ross
H&M, if you will.
or Belk.
I don't want to
It's-
see more goddamn H&M.
H&M.
It's
Anymore.
just, I don't know. Her face beat. Love the hair. Just
Also,
not
I would
the
like to
dress.
point out that this is most definitely one of the oldest casts we've had in a very long time.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Because Darienne
We
is
only have-
51.
That's
We only
great.
have 3 queens in their 20s, I'm pretty sure.
1, 2. That is correct.
Yeah, so like,
And even
you have
then,
to-
the youngest queen is 27.
which is crazy. Like,
Yeah,
her
that is
drag
crazy.
race-
But
well, no, crazy in a good way. Like,
crazy in a great way.
Yeah, crazy
Yeah.
in a great way.
It's what? 1, 2, 3 queens over 40. And 2 queens over 50, which is
Oh,
great.
I love that. I love that.
As far as score for the entrance look for Darienne Lake, it's gonna be a 60.
Also a 60.
50.
we're gonna be rocking a 35.
Great.
Love you, Darian. Love you, down. But
Yeah. Love Darienne. Thrilled she's here. This look is just not for me. This also harkens back to like early season entrance looks, honestly.
Mhm.
But whatever. The Gap is back. Heidi N Closet from
this is my favorite promo look I have ever seen. Ever. In the entire history of the show.
I wouldn't say my favorite. I would say one of,
Yeah, one of my favorites.
but go off.
So good.
Okay. I'm gonna say it. I always root for everybody black. So I'm rooting for her. Period. Bottom line. And she's fierce. And this promo picture is giving everything. Just everything about this promo picture is right. Even the dudes in the background is right. Like this is just right. The
I
flick
think
of the dress, the way her leg is crossed, the shoe with the designs going up the leg, the jacket dress. Is that a boot? No, that's a shoe.
The
design
shoe.
going up the shoe.
The shoes.
The hip things. I really usually am never a fan of like poked out hips things on the dress, but this looks good. It just looks good. It just looks good. This is perfection.
So, for those of us that are familiar with Drag Race designers, which I am at this point,
Same.
this was made by Jeffrey Kelly,
Yes.
Okay.
and I'm not surprised. Like,
Can you give me some other works of reference?
let's scroll through this Insta real quick. So they're based out of Orlando, so they do a lot for the Tuck.
Okay.
They also did Heidi's entrance look, which we'll talk about.
Okay, makes sense.
They did more recently as well, they did the performance look for Lux Noir London in the season 15 finale, the red look.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff across the board.
Does a lot for Roxy Andrews as well. Lady Camden. Also did Aura Mayari's season 15 finale gown. So Jeffrey Kelly is like one of the, I would say honestly, the two biggest designers in the Drag Race universe for me are Jeffrey Kelly and Josh Wanaponte.
Yes, I was gonna say. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then Mondo from, I don't remember his last name ever, but Mondo from Project Runway. I would say are like the three big designers that you see a lot. Jeffrey slayed the fuck out of this promo look, and Heidi looks phenomenal in every possible way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just...
I want that outfit for myself.
Same.
Yeah, same. Again, the pointy shoulders, the pointy hips, like,
and it walks so perfectly too. Like, she looks amazing while walking as well, which I think is really important in a look like this.
Mm-hmm.
It is very clear that she is worrying about Heidi here.
She's worried about Heidi.
Yes, exactly.
I love too. This is the first time that we've kind of seen this style of promo image, because it's usually just the queen in a background, and I really do love that this feels so immersive. There's one later that we'll talk about that, like, I think for me is one of my favorite promo images ever, based on the queen, the look, and the formatting of the promo image. But yeah, any other thoughts on Heidi before we score and worry about Heidi?
What is she holding?
It's a tiny purse.
Love that.
It's a tiny purse.
That's like a camera. That's in the shape of a camera, it looks like.
Is it really?
It looks like it's in the shape of a camera, which I will be glad about if it is.
And with this,
it's an old time camera. It's like the big one.
Yep.
Oh my god, Heidi, this fucking bitch. I'm so happy she's back. Truly,
really, I really am.
My cup is overflowing for my Pokemon fan queen, Heidi N Closet.
Also overflowing.
It is flowing. Brandon's cup is flowing into my cup, which is still
yes.
And then Lana's cup
on the West Coast. It's fine.
And then Lana's cup is flowing into my cup as well, because it's
overflowing.
It's like a little cascading waterfall of cups here.
We're not talking about geographical. We're talking about.
I was gonna say geographically. That doesn't
make. We're talking about placements here right now on the screen. So
Love
that is why Brandon's cup is flowing into my cup, which is flowing into Brook's cup.
My cup will take a flight from Arizona to DC, and then we'll be fine.
Fine.
What's happening, y'all?
I ain't even mad. This is how you. This is better than the other two looks coming in the door. Like, this makes sense. I get it. It's not horrible, but it ain't like, it's not like best. It's not like so spectacularly great, but it ain't horrible. It don't look like it came from TJ Maxx or H&M. Okay,
So she also is the first to walk into the workroom, which I think is a correct choice.
Yes.
And the bag that she has lips on it with a gap, because she's known for her gap tooth.
I see.
And she has that up when she walks in, and then she reveals it. She's like, "What's gapping, y'all?" I love her. Truly obsessed. Love it.
Like the way that
is
purse.
That denim? Oh,
is that what?
Denim. That's denim.
I believe it is denim, yeah.
That is denim. I love it. See, that even makes it better. I love it.
It's the way that she walks in with that purse in front of her like that. And of course, like, I immediately knew that was Heidi.
I would also like to mention, having looked at her Instagram, that the shoes are red bottoms from Willem.
The shoes.
Okay.
Willem is the shoe reference.
I know who Willem is, actually.
Good.
Yes.
There's no one from her season on this season, but
okay.
I mean, they've already went through most of them.
I genuinely think there's one queen you might recognize.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
So, my cup is full.
Overflowing for this.
Yeah. I'm overflowing. No, I'll be full. I'll be full. I'll be full. I'll be full. I'm gonna be fair.
And I am also full. I love Heidi so much, and her. You can tell her like monetary gains have stepped up quite a bit from when she was on season 12. And to quote Jinx Monsoon, "Success begets better drag." So,
I mean, that happens in everything. The glow ups be happening.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful.
Jaymes Mansfield. I'm thrilled. From season 9, first eliminated queen, but she is back again.
she came in first. She came in
Came in
first.
first. So the gown. Oh no, I'm gonna pull up the gown references. Y'all talk about the gown.
Before we do, as the resident president of the Jaymes Mansfield fan club, I would just like to say that this is the queen I have been wanting on All Stars more than any other queen for the past like 3 seasons of All Stars. Um, Not only is Jaymes Mansfield an incredible drag queen and has an incredible YouTube channel, she is also a very big wrestling fan and frequently makes appearances on wrestling YouTube, and it is delightful to watch. So Jaymes is a queen after my own heart, and I am a big fan, huge fan.
That's beautiful. Didn't know all of this stuff behind of these people, so this is great.
You're learning.
Look, I'm learning, so I'm supporting.
We are here today, not educating the children, educating the Lana.
Educating the Lana.
Educating the Lana. So
I stand. I support that. I like. Yeah.
So the gown is Nathan Luna and Luna Villa Atelier. The wig, to nobody's surprise, is Jaymes Mansfield Beauty. She kind of has been known since her time on Drag Race for her YouTube channel, and for her now booming wig company, where she makes her own wigs. So to nobody's surprise, this is one of her wigs. I will say, the earrings as well are Bobo by Kyle, who is a very well-known LA-based jewelry maker. She's formerly from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, but now lives in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
This promo is everything. I love this promo look. She looks amazing. It's so
Also,
in every possible way.
Also, famously, was one of the stars of the VH1 film "The Bitch Who Stole Christmas," referenced in her entrance line as well. And I have to admit, I'm pretty sure her appearance in that film is probably the reason she's back.
100%.
And you know what? I don't care. Give me any reason. She's here. That's all that matters.
I love this look. I love the train, the back of it, the dress. Only if I was going to nitpick on anything, I don't particularly like the shoe, but it's not
She
that
is
bad.
known for wearing a biscuit basket.
Yeah.
So you are most likely going to have an issue with her shoes the entire time she's on this season. I'm just going to give you a forewarning now.
I mean, it is what it is. But everything. Okay. One thing is that dress supposed to be stiff like that, hanging off the side of that the stair like that? Because it's not. How is it sitting up like that and not flowing down?
It's a modeling technique. So what I believe is
they click it.
They probably lifted it, and the photographer got like 40 photos, and it just so happened to be one where the tool was laying like that. Either or I know they film behind green screen as well, I believe. So there may be someone with like green screen gloves holding up the tool.
I like that. It doesn't look natural. I would rather see it lay than have it, unless it's going to be
like laid on the stairs, like laid on the stairs.
Right, because like how Heidi, we just saw her flick dress, and it looked like it was a flick dress. This looks like somebody is holding it, or it's just so straight. It's like it's stiff off the side of the stair.
Yeah,
but that's not her issue. That's the photography's issue. The dress itself is amazing. She looks gorgeous. Her wigs, I can see why it's successful because that's wig is wigging. It's giving all the what the wigs needs to give. It's laid right. It's sitting right. It looks good. I have no problem with this outfit.
Yeah.
Besides the shoe.
But yeah.
The shoes.
Which she's gonna wear a biscuit basket all season, and I've already resigned myself to acknowledging that she's gonna wear a biscuit basket, and I'm just not gonna acknowledge it. So scores, pretty good for scores.
Overflowing for me.
Agreed.
It's full.
It's overflowing. Runneth over. Icon.
Well, okay. So my cup did not take a flight to Brandon. My cup
Okay.
Well, I didn't say much about this because, like, of course, I used the bathroom earlier. So,
well, then this is your moment. Have it.
Again, what I love about this is like the stiff tulle behind is like, and of course, how like the way that she shapes like this dress for her, like it's just great. I love it. It's full. So
I just love Jaymes.
I'm really excited. I really hope that she gets to show a lot more of her heritage as well. Because while she may look like a white woman, she is anything but.
Yeah, she's Hispanic, correct?
She's Hispanic and indigenous, I believe.
Yeah. So also there is a very large Hispanic. There's I think almost half the cast is Hispanic or Latino on this particular cast. I could be wrong. I think I saw a tweet about it. So
1, 2, 3, 5, I believe.
Yeah, which for
I believe
a 12,
five Hispanic queens, 5 Black queens.
which
which
for
is great.
Drag Race is nuts, crazy. Good,
Drag
good
Race
day again.
Is lovely, but and then her entrance look. She walked in saying, "I'm ready to start in the bitch that stole All Stars." The entire look, wig included, was made by Jaymes Mansfield.
As it
I
should
love
be.
this so much.
Icon.
I love it.
Adorable.
It's so cute.
It's so cute. Even the
If
two
they-
different pinks and that, the white pink and I think that's the sheer pink, a pink with an overlay over it on the bottom. It doesn't
I
matter.
think so.
It's cute. She looks great. The wig is. I want her to make me a wig because, period, the wigs.
You can. JamesMansfieldBeauty.com.
She got to make wigs for me, baby. Because if she got her, it looks good.
I believe she has some human hair units.
Pear.
I don't think it's all synthetic. I haven't looked at her website very closely, but JamesMansfieldBeauty.com, not Spawn, but James, I would love to be.
Mm-hmm.
We are also a YouTube channel. Please support us, Jaymes Mansfield. No, I'm kidding.
No, you're not. You're not kidding.
I'm not kidding whatsoever.
not
I would
kidding
scream, cry, and
whatsoever.
throw up.
If we ever get like Jaymes Mansfield on this podcast, I will lose my mind.
Scream, cry, and throw up.
Yes,
my cup
yes.
is full for James here. She looks great.
Yeah, also full.
Overflowing. I'm gonna give it to her. Because she looks great.
And I am also overflowing on this look. It's
See,
incredible.
my cup is flowing into Brett and Brooke's cup.
There are other entrance looks that I believe are overflowing, which is why it is not an overflowing. For me.
Yeah,
And just because
also
other
for
looks
me.
are overflowing does not mean that this one can't be overflowing as
You're not wrong. But for me, it's a full. So.
Okay. It's cool.
Jessica Wild.
I don't know who she is. I don't care. This dress is everything.
Well, so this is the one queen I thought you might know, Lana, because you have watched early season. She's from season 2.
Don't know.
Fair. Whatever.
Don't care.
So,
this dress is giving me life. This purple. Y'all.
Purple.
I'm
normally wearing purple. Our channel color is purple.
I want this dress.
I love that.
I want this dress. And even with the big hip poof. This is beautiful.
I'm just so happy Jessica's back because I remember the reaction when she was a lip sync assassin on All Star 6, and I think, and I don't. A lot of people were like, "Oh yeah, that's probably just like them testing the waters to see how if people would one remember her enough to want her to come back, but two, what the reception of her coming back would be."
Yeah.
Everyone still loves her. That's not changed at all, and I'm just so excited to see her return.
It is about fucking time that they give Jessica Wilde the flowers that she deserves. It has been 13 years since she was on Drag Race. It is about fucking time. I've known about this cast for a very long time. So imagine my excitement that we finally get to talk about them all.
I know.
And like the moment that I found out that they finally put Jessica on a season, because she is also someone that has been allegedly in the casting pool for the last couple of seasons of All Stars. To finally see her get her chance is just I'm so thrilled. I'm so excited. She deserves this so much. She's been one of my absolute favorite Drag Race girls for the longest time. I've met her and she's just a darling in person. I'm so thrilled. I'm happy that we get Puerto Rican representation on this season as well. That makes me thrilled. This promo look is everything. Purple needs to be her color if it's not already.
Honestly,
The hair too, it's just so Jessica Wilde in every possible way. And she did really well on season 2, so I'm really hoping that she can improve on that 6th place finish on season 2. I love this drink.
yes, very.
It's an incredible look, and it's an incredible casting choice. So, yeah, across the board.
Again, not only a good casting choice because from season 2, but very smart as well. I will say, when it comes to the earlier queens who's been on, some people think Jessica Wilde.
Yeah.
Of course, when we think back when All Stars 2, when we had Tati and All Stars 2 being one of the more older during that time, of course that made sense. And then this here, long fucking overdue. Honestly, I really thought Jessica Wilde could have been an All Stars 4.
I will agree with you on that. I don't know who I would have taken out of. I do know who I would have taken out of that cast. Actually, I'm not going to say that. Well, what you want to do isn't necessarily what you're gonna.
Exactly. I was about to say that.
You know, the doors that were opened, truly,
I personally am very excited to see if there's any glamour at DragCon this year. But anyway.
And let me say, when she was a lip sync assassin in season 6, All Star 6, I gagged. I fucking gagged. That chicken head, I was like, is this happening right now? Is this happening right now?
I mean,
she ate Jan up too.
Mind you, she never won a lip sync on season 2.
That part.
So I'm excited to see if she wins the lip sync this season. Regardless,
that's stopped them from casting people for lip syncs before, though.
Fair.
My cup is overflowing.
Yep, Cindy, the TV's leaking.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Put it in my cup. It's flowing.
Yep.
Yep.
And we are going to all be having a collective waterfall here, overflowing.
Love it. And her entrance look, always go for the gold.
Okay. See, this is how you come in a room.
And she was like second or third last. So a bunch of the cast was already there. And then in walks in Jessica fucking Wilde. And I do love the little bit that we got to see of the Queen's reaction of Jessica walking in was just pure elation. Everyone was happy. It's just been so long overdue. And I'm excited to see Jessica Wilde with an improved camera quality.
That part.
It's going to be great.
I just have one problem with the entrance look, and it's just a tiny little nitpick. I like the wig, but I hate that the end of the wig where it goes into the yellow kind of blends into the dress. So it's kind of hard. No, it's just hard for me to look at. I can't.
I thought you were gonna say the halo.
Oh, that's great.
Or the ring on her head. More like it.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what that is. I don't know if I'm feeling that, but
Yeah.
everything else is good to me. I kind of like it. I'm kind of floored by it. Mm-hmm.
My cup is full for Miss Jessica Wilde here.
Also full.
Very full.
85.
I'm gonna amend mine. I like Lana saying very full, so it's gonna be very full. It's not overflowing, but it's very. I love that as a new category. Actually,
Very full.
it's like if overflowing is like 110%, very full is like a 105.
Okay, that it's
It's
like when it's like a very
right at
full,
the
but it's like just
before it
about
falls
to
over.
spill.
Right,
Like,
Absolutely.
Right. It's right at the top
Mhm.
before it spills over. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Oh god.
hmm.
Can we
Well,
just score and not talk about it, please?
no, I have some things to say. So we have
I
come to
also
the
have
point in
things
our
to say.
program where we must contractually talk about Jimbo from Canada's Drag Race Season 1, placed 4th. UK versus the World, where she placed 7th.
Correct.
I am going to give Jimbo her flowers here because this is actually one of my favorite promo looks.
Yes,
Really?
same.
Same. But
Wow.
it's why is she here?
Because RuPaul is in love with her.
I mean, sure,
Wow.
but like,
Look.
I feel especially when we're gonna. I believe we have the entrance look properly censored.
We do.
We do.
But like, it's just
Wait.
the controversial stuff is a little hard to ignore on a third appearance.
Okay, wait.
Yes, love.
We like this look?
I do.
I do too.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Good.
Oh, you
good to-
don't?
I don't.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
You
We'll
are very much so entitled to your opinion based on how we feel about this queen. So don't worry.
I mean, it's like I said, I don't know anything about whatever
Ow.
it is about the queen. I don't like the tool on the boobs. I think it just makes the whole thing look cheap. I don't like the three poof balls in the air. That looks ridiculous. I mean, I can get down with the hood and the thing on the shoulder, but like take one of those cotton candy things off the bottom. Like the smaller one does not need to be there. Just have the big one on the bottom and call it a day, because the silhouette of that dress is gorgeous. Like the silhouette is snatched, it looks great, it's giving the look that it needs to look, but you're ruining it with the poofy boobs. And then the other thing, like you
Not the
cut
poopy boobs.
the silhouette off halfway with that second cotton candy ring around the ankles. It's too much. Edit. It's
Yeah.
too much. But everything else looks great. Like her face is beat fine. The makeup is great. I love the expression. It looks good, but like you gotta take some of that stuff off. Those 3 poofy balls on each hand does not need to be there. The poofy boobs does not need to be
So
there.
it's not on the hand.
Or
So
whatever.
So it's a full it's hanging from the wrist. I will agree with you and say that. However, I will say when she's standing still and not in this photo, when it looks like when it's like just static, I love the way it looks symmetrically, because it's like it looks like a triangle, and then you have the 3, and then you have like the boobs, whatever. I love the way that it looks, just not in this photo, is what I will say. I also want to point out. Oh, go
It's
ahead.
something happening underneath like a corset underneath where the boobs are, like
Yeah,
a
so
design.
it's
Why would you have a design there if you're gonna cover it up with poofy boobs?
so
That's ridiculous.
it's very funny that you bring that up, and we will touch on the boob subject again when we get to her entrance look, because that's where the controversy lies. So it's very funny
consistently.
you brought that up. I want to say as well, I forgot to mention this designer earlier when I talked about like the big Drag Race designers. This was Diego Montoya.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Diego Montoya. I was just like,
Diego did great with this.
I keep forgetting if it's. I know it's Montoya's, like, and I forgot it was Diego.
Yeah, it's Diego Montoya, who also did someone else's promo look in this season, which we'll talk about shortly. But does a lot of looks for Sasha Velour, for most, if not all, of Shangela's We're Here looks are Diego Montoya. So yeah, I think Diego did a great job with this gown.
Yeah.
For me. And I understand why you wouldn't like it. So
no, yeah, I actually like this dress. Like, I do agree, like, with Lana with the whole poofy like skirt part, because only one is necessary, not two. Is this supposed to resemble a poodle? However,
I believe.
Yeah, that's where I got into because of the wrist thing, because it looks like a poodle's tail. So, but overall, like, I actually like this. Like, this is like one of like my favorites as well, and I hate to say that because it's Jimbo. So
yeah.
I mean, I will give Jimbo this. The look is good. I don't want to say it's my favorite. I think it's a good promo. Like, no problems with it. I just have issues beyond this look that keep me from loving it because I feel like it has the same problems. We just don't notice it as much.
Yeah. No, I am here and I'm doing my best to keep an open mind.
Same.
I've done so with previous queens. I have my opinions, but I am open to see what happens, to see if it is addressed on the show and what Jimbo says accordingly. That's what I will say. As far as this garment is concerned, it's going to be a full.
Yeah, this is also a full for me.
I will give it a 90. It needs to be edited.
I will also give it a 90 because there's a little something off with it that I can't really put my finger on, but
I think it's the fact that Jimbo is in it.
It's possible. I mean, no one will ever
and
truly
that's fair.
know. But
whatever this controversy is, it's fair.
So let's talk about it. So I have censored Jimbo's entrance look based on the advice of the panel and my own personal feelings towards the matter. So Jimbo's entrance look is her in a long blonde wig in a full silicone bodysuit with, I believe she wears size ZZZ boots. And there's been a lot of controversy surrounding Jimbo, especially since UK versus the World, where a lot of people have discussed Jimbo. Appropriating is not the right word, and I can't think of the right word here. I'm going to say disrespecting because that's kind of the best word that comes to mind. But there's been a lot of conversation about Jimbo disrespecting women because of their drag persona, the way that they present as a woman in drag. And a lot of people, and I will say myself included, not as a woman, so my opinion is doesn't matter, quite frankly. But a lot of people feel like Jimbo is mocking women, specifically women with larger features, such as larger boobs, larger hips, etc. And people have talked about him mocking women in that regard and using a larger breastplate as their drag character is supposed to be a clown. And so, like, people are equating that with mocking women because of that. None of that just made sense, what I said, but that's the gist of their entrance look. So this suit that they're wearing is a fully made silicone suit with a replica vagina, giant replica tits, and he is just wearing a bikini, and that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
And if
and
you
to
want
be clear, the clown emoji was chosen not as like an initiating thing, just Jimbo's a
just
clown.
because quite literally his Instagram handle is Jimbo the drag clown.
But
If you
it
want
just
to come, I will say as well, if you want to come for us in the comments, feel free. I'm open to hearing other sides of the argument. Like I personally said before, I am trying to keep an open mind and give my overall thoughts on Jimbo towards the end of the season, based pretty much on where Jimbo lands in the season. But yeah. So I actually want to maybe start with Lana as the only woman here. I don't know if you have any thoughts, Lana, but I personally would like to give you the floor in that regard if you do.
I don't, because I don't know who Jimbo is. I don't know their drag. I've never seen their drag before, so I don't know if I would call their drag as disrespectful to women or larger women, because we've seen lots of drag queens with the bigger boobs doing the
Yes.
snatch tips and the big butts, and because you're doing the whole womanly. And I did go and look because this was giving me nothing, and since I did not know, I did go look to see, and I saw her picture on Twitter at some point, and I was like, "Who's that?" Didn't know.
I was about to send it to you if you hadn't seen it. So
Yeah, I saw it on Twitter actually. I think when the cast dropped, and I saw people were posting that picture of her in the boss bikini, whatever.
yeah,
And so I was like, she just looks trashy. It didn't look. It wasn't really anything, that I was like, oh my god, that's so disrespectful to me as a woman. It was just like, baby, that is not a cute look for anybody, woman or drag or anything. Like nobody should walk around looking like that. That's just not cute. But I would have to see more. Maybe towards the end of the season, I'll have a better idea of how I feel about this person.
yeah.
But as of right now, I don't really know them. I just know that that's a tacky look, and I would never I would honestly plead the fifth apomorphist on this one because that's awful. Like nobody should ever wear that. Ever. Ever. So it's my opinion.
Yeah, we'll agree to what Logan said about I want to keep an open mind as well because we only have our opinions from what I've expressed on UK versus the world, and it just feels like because of course when I first found out about this, I was like, oh Lord, and of course I agree with Lana, like this is tacky. I still cannot believe that's a full silicone suit. It goes down to the legs. It goes down to the legs.
The controversial one from Drag Race Down Under season 1 also had a similar full silicone suit, but theirs is a lot more proportional.
Mm-hmm.
So
now I will say, because this was compared, because this person actually brought this up, Coco Kane.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Because they said that how do you feel about me with my gigantic boobs during the wrestling challenge?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And of course the fact that Coco Kane was willing to listen, but apparently I don't think Jimbo was listening. That's what I've seen.
No.
So
No, to my knowledge, Coco has acknowledged that and responded to that.
Mhm.
It's a slippery slope. Is quite frankly what it is. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, regardless of what your opinion is about Jimbo and this look.
I mean, I will be blunt. Personally, again, not a biological woman. Don't identify as female. So getting that out there at first, my opinion matters literally none. But for me, speaking as a plus size person, as a bigger person, it does hurt to consistently see repetitively over and over again thinner queens making size related things and trying to make that just be the funny thing. Like for me, what's sticking out in my mind is Shangela on All Stars 3 doing Freaky Money in the fat suit.
Yeah, I
and
agree.
You know, like there have been times throughout the show where we've had thinner queens, you know, overly pad to accentuate their assets to a degree that's kind of ridiculous, that do not really represent proper proportions. And I get drag is about like challenging boundaries through fashion, but there does have to be a line where we go, this is just kind of fat phobic. Now, again, I'm not the person who is able to draw that line. For me, I found this to be pretty distasteful. But again, I'm not a woman, so I cannot speak for a group of people, and that is not my place to do so. Personally, I don't enjoy this look. I don't enjoy a lot of what Jimbo does in like as a drag artist, but that's not for me to decide for anyone else.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I mean, I think after, because like I'm still looking and reading and looking up things as you all are talking, and I think it's more of I agree with Brook. It's very unnecessary for your default to always be to go and just your comedy is to belittle people who are bigger, you know, because some women do have bigger boobs and that's just natural. That's just what they have because they're bigger people. And for you to, because this is what I think, and I know I'm starting to sound a little off and on a tangent or anything, but I feel like drag is supposed to be something that is supposed to uplift femininity and be a way for people who are maybe don't get the act to naturally have that feminine quality about them, who were not born women, to be able to express their femininity in a way that uplifts them sides and, you know, show off that everybody could look like this and do, you know, and it's supposed to be something that's supposed to be uplifted. I think drag, it can be funny, it can be, but I always felt like drag was something that was to uplift femininity. I can't say that enough.
In this form, absolutely. I would even go as far to say like it's supposed to uplift gender expression as a whole because
Exactly.
drag can come in so many different forms and styles and all of that kind of stuff. And I absolutely agree with what you're saying, Lana. But sorry,
Right.
go ahead.
No, and that's fine, and I agree, and that's, you know, all genders is we can all do what we want, and we can look this certain way, and it's supposed to be something that we can all say, you know what, yes, and especially in this competition, in this, you know, in Drag Race, that's what RuPaul has built their career off of, is, you know, and I think that's what that makes they created this show for more queens to come in and do the same things and show off all the different sides of drag. But I hate that the default now, when we're talking about comedy, and that's the thing, when we're talking about people trying to be funny, she's trying to be funny, and it's not funny when you're going to take a whole group of people and ostracize them because of their size, and then the inflatable vagina. This is where I'm annoyed by, because I didn't know that before. Now that I've seen it I'm like, really? That is where the disrespect comes in for women, for me, because it's unnecessary. Because why? Why are we doing that? You already just put on the bikini and call it a day. If you're gonna do that, you already got oversized boobs, and it seems a bit much. I don't know. I'm starting to, as the more I read about this person, I'm just like, well, Julie, I don't know, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. To close it out, like a lot of us have said, I'm open to. I'm trying to keep an open mind as much as I can. I tend to agree with all of the things that have been said here. I hope that in some capacity it is acknowledged, especially because we do also have a trans woman on this season. And we have a lot of artists that identify very differently. I don't know exact gender expressions, so I don't want to call those out specifically, but there is a wide spectrum of gender expression on this season. And I hope that because of that, some of those things are acknowledged and brought up on the show. That is what I will say. I don't even care to plead on this look. I personally would just like to move on.
Same.
Great.
No, I'm gonna score. Screw that.
Okay.
No, this is a broken cup. Period. I'm no. I'm not even saying that for comedy, because normally when I do a broken cup, it's like mostly a joke and like ha 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 whatever. To me, this is not drag, and not in like the I'm a audience member critiquing like your art form. This is unironically hurtful to a lot of people, because I looked into a couple of news articles during the discussion just because I felt like I wanted to be a little bit more informed, and seeing the comments from people that are female as to how they have felt about this, I'm gonna just back up the people that have the right to an opinion on this. Yep. So broken cup, fuck that.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
No, that was started by Brook from, I think, early from season 15, and of course I laughed at that comment with the broken cup, because like for this context I'll rescind that laughter, because like what you said is completely true.
I mean, no, because typically the broken cup is funny, like, you know, because I've only done it twice. I did it once to Abora on Dragula, and I did it once, I believe, to Poppy on season 15. So like, it's normally a comedic thing, but
I mean,
like,
it's funny, but when it's true, it's true. Even jokes have some truth behind them. And so this is a moment. And so I agree. I will give her a broken cup, because that was it. It just missed the mark completely.
Yeah.
And just watching this video, I just watched the video, and he I don't know how he identifies, so I'm just gonna say they.
I believe actually in drag.
Okay. Well, he, even in he's so smug, and his demeanor about it is just like, I mean, it's something about this person that I don't think, even if people talk about it, they're going to listen or care, because they seem very much like, I know all, I'm doing this and this is how I am. It's giving very... It's some of the people that I've met since I've been in this community. I like some of them. So some of the twinks that I've met, I will say, they just give off an aura about themselves that they just know all and be all, and that's what they, that's what gay white men sometimes give off.
Speak on it. Preach.
They just do. And he reminds me of some people who I'm just like, that he won't learn until something very, very bad happens. And unfortunately, I hate to say it, I don't think he's going to learn, even if they speak on it. I don't think he's going to learn.
Kahanna!
Yes! Kahanna is one of the queens I was most excited for on this cast.
Like, if you're gonna say her name, you gotta say it right. It's Kahanna.
I'm gonna just go ahead and say a completely different person from the first time she was on Drag Race. Like, I'm gonna send you a photo of what Kahanna out of drag looked like on her original season.
Okay.
Not even the same person. Like, now that Kahanna is officially announced on All Stars, the biggest glow up between original season and All Stars, no question. So the outfit is Marco Ross, who does some things for Jade Essence Hall, Robin Fierce, and a couple other queens as well.
Yes.
daughter to Drag Race legend Kahanna Montrese. Hopefully, she does not have the same run on All Stars that Coco had.
God, I hope not.
God, I hope
Please do.
not.
I hope not. But because, well, I mean, historically, when they have brought back an early out on All Stars, at least when we're talking about All Stars 4, All Stars 6,
I would say All Stars 3.
All Stars 3, they have typically tumbled out the competition relatively early again. So, she's not the only early out on this cast. There are a few of them.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
I think the bulk. Hold on.
There's only one runner-up on this entire cast.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 people that placed 10th or below on this season.
Mm-hmm. So, she's not the only early out, but and she also does have a bit of a name coming with her now because she's performing in the Vegas show.
Yeah, so she is the swing performer in the RuPaul's Drag Race Live show. Her and Coco, actually. Coco is the swing host, and Kahanna is the swing artist. So.
Mm-hmm. No, I've been saying for, I think, years for now, like, Kahanna Montrese was one of the people I wanted to come back for All Stars. And seeing this, when I saw the rumor, I was just like, if this is true, I am so ready. And I am so ready to see this now.
Yeah.
Not to even mention, she's an incredible lip syncer.
Fantastic.
One of her performances on season 11, even though she went home on, right? Both of them were fantastic. So I'm hoping that she wins a challenge, maybe, so we can get a lip sync performance out of her.
She could not have had more disparate lip sync songs on season 11. She literally had Best of Both Worlds and Work Bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Truly. And she was great in both of them. It was insane.
Was great in both
yeah, very great.
And I feel like if she was against half of the cast on season 11 in that second lip sync to Work Bitch, she probably would have stayed. So she's great. Very excited. This look is nice too.
She looks great.
Mm-hmm.
She just looks great.
It's really good.
This is a great picture.
There's not really anything to critique because I also think they might have chosen a weird picture because the posing's a bit weird for me that I feel like I can't really see part of the outfit. But it's a good, I like it. It's a solid promo look.
This is the only one where I feel like it's photoshopped weird because you can tell she's not being lifted by anybody.
Yeah, and she's supposed to be walking on some platform, and then of course how she's being grabbed there. It's weird, but
that's not her. That's the decisions that production made. So
yeah. But yeah.
I would give this 96.
Okay.
I'll give it a solid 96 as well.
It's gonna be an 85.
I mean, I love Kahanna, but this is not one of my favorite promo looks, in my opinion. So, but this still gets a 90 for me. But wait for it. This is my favorite entrance
look. Bitch.
It's giving Vegas in the best way possible.
Yeah. I was about to say, she looks like she ran straight out of rehearsal from a show in Vegas and was like, before I get out of makeup, let me go do this thing real quick. And here I am, y'all. I'm here. It's amazing. It looks good. It fits well. I love the feathers on the coat jacket and the gold stringy buttons, I guess, on the shirt on the front. I love that. It everything just goes well. She looks great. This one flawless. Nothing wrong with this.
It's giving magician's assistant, and I mean that in Las Vegas magician's assistant. I'm about to be sawed in half. Realness. Love it.
I mean, I could argue they could be the actual magician.
That too.
I was gonna say I think Kahanna's the magician. Shit.
Could be.
Mhm.
The hat's poofy. I love the hat.
Overflowing.
Overflowing.
Overflowing for sure.
Overflowing.
Great. The Muse is back. Kandy Muse. Kandy top 2 Muse. Kandy executive producer Muse. Kandy the moment Muse is back. And I will not tolerate any disrespect on the name of Miss Kandy Muse because she is an icon, period.
Kandy
You don't
VMA
have star
nominated Muse.
quality, then get the fuck out.
That part.
Kandy MTV Video Award nominated Muse. Her and Tamisha, I'm on. Look at that. You know, this is probably my favorite look Kandy's ever had on the show. It's up there. Either that or honestly, I really like her lip sync look she had against Joey J in the premiere. Both of those are really
Oh,
good.
yeah. Her
The denim,
entrance
the denim.
look.
Yeah, her entrance. Well, it was her entrance look, but I don't.
It sure
It's
was.
weird because it's kind of hard to call them entrance looks in my head because they performed it. All of them performed them.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's incredible.
She is also the only person to make a finale on this season.
Lit.
So,
Good.
and you know what? I would bet good money that she's gonna make another finale.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you don't have star quality, get the fuck out.
I already made that joke, so it's not as effective the second
Yeah.
time you make it, bruh.
You know what? You know what? Fair enough.
I said what I said.
What I love about this promo picture, also, what the hell? Okay, anyways. Let Me Be Eric and Baby, From the Hood to Hollywood. And then I Want Kandy. Is that, I know it's being hidden. Is it supposed to be I Want Kandy Muse or something?
I don't know.
And then, of course, Kandy grabbing one of the reporters. Just, this is everything I can ask for. Like, this is my favorite promo look of the entire thing.
It's very close between one other one we haven't talked about yet, but I tend to agree with you.
Mhm.
But the ankle straps, Logan.
Oh, I don't like the ankle strap. I don't like the ankle strap. Quite frankly, if I'm honest, I don't love the shoe.
The shoe.
But I don't really care because
shoes.
it's Kandy Muse. No, I do care. Kandy, period. Kandy,
You know,
Muse.
Kandy has probably, like, it's definitely in my top 5 for the promos. I think a lot of these promo looks are just really good across the board.
It's I would say this is the best All-Stars promo ever.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
I agree.
Say that.
Because I think the only thing that could even come close to me is like All Stars 4, and I think both of those are great.
I would agree.
Yeah, but Kandy has some, a little bit of up and down on the runway over time.
A little.
I'm being nice. I'm trying to be nice.
A little.
A little.
You
We
weren't
do
nice
have,
earlier when we talked about the
in my
clown, so why are you
opinion-
being nice now?
We do have, in my opinion, the look that should have won the Golden Boot on season 13 from Miss Kandy
Which
Muse,
one?
Which one?
AKA Kandy's Alien Judy.
Oh.
Inspired an entire YouTube channel. And I'm excited because Lana will be rooting for everyone black, so I'm excited for her to root for Kandy. As you rightly should.
But to talk about this look,
Please do.
Kandy Muse is giving me candy by her. Her hair looks like cotton candy. It's beautiful. It's styled perfection. This dress looks delicious. I just want to take off pieces and eat it. The cutout is a perfect surprise, a great surprise to have right there, but it's like not a distracting kind of way. And then with the hips, the pointed hip again. Maybe I'm starting to like pointed hips. I used to never like pointed hips, but I've seen 2 pointed hips, and I'm liking both pointed hips. Love it. And the split, it's great. The way that it lays on the, and I don't care what Logan says. I like the shoe. I like the shoe. I think the shoe's great. The gloves, the pose, the people, everything about it. This is definitely one of my favorite looks that we've seen thus far. I don't know who Kandy Muse is, but I'll be rooting for her because She looks iconic right here, and she's black. So
You know, like I mentioned earlier with Alexis Michelle, I meant to mention it with Darienne Lake, but I didn't. And to a lesser degree, even Jimbo, this cast is loaded with people that like having drama, that well, maybe not like having drama, but they provide good TV, right? And Kandy is a quote machine. We've already said like 7 or 8 just in this like 5-minute portion of the pod. There will be more this season. I sincerely hope she is around enough to give us like 90. Because that's what she can do. She could give you 9 in one episode. Like, the producer is back, and I'm thrilled.
Yeah.
I don't even think we need to say it because I think everybody said it, but we all know. And I'm going to speak for everybody. Look, I'm going to do this one time and one time only. I think I can speak for everyone with utmost confidence. This look is overflowing for everybody across the board. I don't ever speak for anybody because I don't know everybody, but I think I could confidently speak that everybody would agree that this look is overflowing.
Logan, does the ankle strap kill it for you a little bit?
No, it's still overflowing.
See, I didn't think so. I didn't think so at all.
That was the only thing I was worried about because you mentioned earlier I don't like the ankle strap.
The ankle strap. It's a 12. No, I'm kidding.
Now
and
this look
is back in the entrance. It's cute. It's Kandy. I like it for an entrance.
I like this too.
It's just a bad photo, and I'm sorry, Kandy.
Yeah,
this is the
it's a bad
only photo I
photo.
can pull, but
I do love the starburst orange color.
agreed.
Honestly.
Things from the lining.
Yeah, like, hey, it's on brand. I mean, for real.
Something about orange and pink always gets to me.
The
And
pose.
of course, the fact that it's part of the workroom.
Well, she came into the workroom.
Yeah,
That
I think
part.
it's okay. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I'm not. I wouldn't plead the 5th on this one because I don't hate it. Is it my favorite interest look? Absolutely not. But I don't hate it. And I think the photo is a bad photo, but like you said, that's the only one can pull. Sorry, Miss Kandy.
Yeah.
What kind of shoe situation are we working with here?
It's an orange pump.
It's an orange pump. Okay, fine.
I think it reminds me, like you said, of Starburst. That's all I'm seeing now is Starburst, like the pinks and the red.
It's the
orange.
exact same shade. It's the exact color.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I'm not mad at it.
Not at all.
Her name is Kandy. She should be a Starburst. Why not?
I also meant to bring it up. So this is her promo look is the other one that was made by Diego Montoya.
Oh wow.
It was really good. So
It was good.
Yeah.
With this look.
Go ahead, Lana.
No, I was gonna say scores for this look.
85.
80.
I would do 85. I would, yeah.
I'm gonna go 75 because it feels a little basic, but it's still good. It's just again, it's an entrance look. I don't put a lot of stock into like the level of what you're bringing.
Right.
All right, Logan, are you ready to talk about your fave? Is she next?
Mrs. Kasha Davis.
That is the best sound you could use to describe Mrs. Kasha Davis.
Kasha. It is long overdue to have Mrs. Kasha Davis back on Drag Race. I am thrilled. There's always time for a cocktail.
Speaking on the promo, because Logan will continue fangirling.
Yes.
One thing I really like about this look that I don't know if anyone else noticed, but the pictures are her promo look from season 7, which I love that.
Yep.
Yep.
Mrs. Kasha Davis, one of my favorite queens that's ever been on the show. I'm a huge fan. I just love the Rochester comedy queens, I guess.
Sister of Darienne Lake.
Darienne Lake, drag aunt to Pandora Box. I mean, truly, you have a very good family there. But also, one of the most underrated performers we've ever had on the show. She only got to lip sync once, but it is my favorite lip sync from season 7. I don't know about anyone else. Either that or Break Free. They're both like very
I
close.
mean, my favorite lip sync from season 7 is Really Don't Care.
I'm not like other girls. But this look is great. I love just I can't even tell what she's doing with her face, but I'm so entertained by it.
That's what she's doing.
And also, I love the purple that we have gotten throughout this promo section. Like, just purple is such a nice color on everyone.
Apparently, like, there was like a mad dash. Jaymes was saying in her video, there was like a mad dash to claim colors because there was only like a certain number of people could do like any color, and it was like it was red, brown, pink, and purple. I think.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of warm tones, which is not bad.
Yeah.
Great look though. Love it.
I love this dress. I like the dress. I like the dress. I like the styling of the dress. I'm not sure if I like the pants part of the dress.
I don't.
I don't think I like that part of the dress. I really wish it was a full dress and just bring that part and just wrap it around instead of having the pants. I get what they were trying to do. I'm not a fan of it though. And I feel like it needs a better shoe to go with this look.
Yeah.
And one thing, I'm very upset with the people taking these pictures with the picture. Why would you put her against that red dress backdrop with that red hair? Because now she looks like she's blending into the background, and like that her hair is part of the stairs. That's what it looks like. Her hair is stairs, and her face, she's just coming out steps. So I don't like the styling of this promo picture, but I love the purple because it's popping against the red. I get why if they were going to have her against the red backdrop, she shouldn't have had red hair like that. Like, because it just makes her look like she's blending. Like that's the wall of stairs, and she's just popped, like her face just popped out of the background. So that's the only thing I don't like about it. And I don't care for the pants. If there was a whole dress with that ruffle cape behind it, it would be I would be salivating over it. But other than that, I mean, I don't know. Apparently she's a favorite of Logan on this panel, so I will keep my eye open for Miss Kasha Davis.
Is she my favorite Drag Race queen? She might be. Honestly, I just
not
like,
about.
She is just. Brandon, go ahead.
I was gonna say because I don't want you to like overshadow everyone with this.
I've been waiting like 9 months to talk about this.
No, that's fair. That's fair. No, I was gonna say, so this outfit, there's 3 different parts going. You can see the mesh, the solid, and then the stone. Which again, like the concept, like I can see where this is going, but if I'll be honest, like I could have like seen like a more like stoned outfit than on top of the mesh than anything. Like you see what I'm talking about, right?
A stone. Wait, say that again. I didn't hear it.
So like the corset, like is it like stoned or something? I can't tell.
So the left boob is stoned. The corset itself is stoned, and then there's a like belt buckle situation on the sash that is also stone. I'm looking at the look a little bit closer, and then it looks like everything else is this like deep purple satin that goes into the what's it called, into the skirt situation.
Yeah. So if anything, I could have seen more like stoned type thing with this entire outfit, in my opinion, and then with the sash adding the element. But of course, love the boa.
I'm about to say, if they would have either just made it a paint and took the thing off and just had the boa as the thing, the drama piece behind it, that would have made this look so much like refined to me. I feel like something was too much. One thing was too much. Either the sash could go or the pants could go. But I feel like now looking at it some more, if they took off the sash, that the bottom,
the sash would be missing. The sash would be missing. That's what I'm saying. Because in my opinion, like the the mesh on the legs is not my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like it on the arm,
Right.
but I don't like.
Yes,
I don't like it on the legs.
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah.
But
I feel
overall,
that.
like I'm so like Logan, I am so happy to see Mrs. Kasha Davis back because long overdue. And honestly, like I was surprised she wasn't called back sooner.
She's another person. This season is a lot of queens that have like been in the casting portal allegedly for a while. She, I think, was an alternate for 6, I believe.
Oh,
That's what I heard as well.
So the garment that we are looking at is made by Patrick Howell, who is a name that you might recognize because he is an Emmy award-winning costumer for We're Here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So he did that, and I believe he also made the gold glove look for Mistress Isabel Brooks on season 15.
Okay.
So yeah, when I tell y'all that I found out about this rumored cast last June, I believe it was, and I have been waiting almost 11 months to talk about the fact that Mrs. Kasha Davis is back on TV. I'm thrilled. I'm excited. I do not care where she lands in the season. I am just happy she's there. And I hope she does well, obviously. I really do think if her fashions have improved, I really do see a universe where she could make a top 4. And I'm not just saying that because she's my favorite. I really do think her comedic chops, the way that she made RuPaul laugh so many different times on season 7 and was pretty much eliminated because she didn't have a storyline anymore and some other people did.
Mm-hmm.
And flubbing a word. That's it.
She said, welcome. Allegedly, that is the reason she was eliminated on season 7. Regardless, I'm thrilled. I'm just thrilled. However, I am not going to be biased, and I am going to give this look a 90.
This is also a 90 for me.
I would give it a 90 as well. It's solid, but yeah.
This is an 85 for me.
It's much higher scores than I thought y'all would give, so I'm happy.
I mean, it's a solid. It's
No,
a
it's
solid
it's
look.
a fine look. Again, just like the very little things, in my opinion.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And her entrance look
See,
made.
this isn't. I like it.
It's great. Made by Thatchwork Designs, based out of LA. So,
Icon.
of course, I love this a lot more than the promo.
Mhm. I like
and
it.
the earrings she's wearing are her deceased mother's earrings.
Oh,
That's beautiful.
yes, it is.
I love
it.
that
I love
pulling.
it. Just go ahead.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
You're good. Good.
Oh, I mean, it's just the whole look is pulled together with. It's not too much. It's simple. The red and black with the red and black, the black flower in her hair, the red hair, the lips. It's just put together. If you saw somebody walking into a party with that kind of dress on, you'd be like, that person's put together. I love it. I'm not mad at it.
Favorite thing about this, the lipstick purse.
Cute.
From Santiali. It's my favorite part. I love it so much. My cup is full.
This is full.
Full. Yeah, for sure.
Are we ready for the Lala Ri experience? Lana is ready for the Lala Ri experience.
Award-winning designer, Lala Ri.
Award-winning bagged designer. Lala Ri is back on All Stars. I'm so fucking excited for Lala Ri.
I'm happy Lala is back, especially because I'll be honest with you. I don't think Lala would have came back as quickly if she hadn't won Miss Congeniality. No,
Well,
no. Hey, not saying it's a bad thing. I'm happy she's here. Very happy she's here. It's just historically they pull the miscongeniality as soon as they have access to them. So I'm happy Lala's here.
There is a reason why the season 12 and 13 miscongenialities are both on this cast.
Yes.
14 had not finished. 14 had just been filmed at the time this was, and we all know the season 14 miscongeniality ain't going to come back to All Stars anytime soon.
oh yeah, no.
Sadly, we will not be seeing cornbread. But
No.
the Lala Ri experience, she is the other person that when I found out about the rumored cast, I went, oh my God, Kasha. Oh my God, Lala. Because I fell in love with this bitch. Lord, bitch. Sorry, Lord, you're not a bitch. Lord. Yes. She just embodies Atlanta drag, which is a drag scene that I love so much. I'm going to say, and we'll probably do it later, this is my favorite promo image. This is my favorite promo look. This is my favorite promo staging, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Lala Ri looks so fucking good here, and I will not accept if anybody says otherwise.
I hate it. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No.
I would have banned you from this podcast. I'm not even lying. I'm that serious about Lala Ri. I also think, similarly to Kasha, I think Lala could take it all the way. I really do. She, for me, it feels very Mo Hart on All Stars 4.
Okay, I love that.
I am predicting a Mo Hart level run, but she's going to win the crown.
I would love that.
I hope. I love Lala.
I want to see her win challenges, mainly because, to our knowledge...
I want to see her lip sync.
Yeah, because I was about to say, to our knowledge, it's still going to be the lip sync assassin format. So if it's not, and we don't get to see Lala Ri lip sync, we will be robbed on this particular season.
Yeah.
I hope we get another game within a game type situation if she doesn't win.
Well, she's not going to go home, so it's fine. It doesn't need to be.
Hey, I'm just putting it into the universe. As long as she lip syncs the season, I will be thrilled. Especially considering I've seen the list of people who are allegedly going to be lip sync assassins, and if I get to see some of those lip syncs, I will lose my mind. So, regardless, this look is outstanding, incredible. I can't even tell really. It's almost like a light caramel color, or like a deep orange. I can't really tell.
It's like a caramel brown. It's just it's the perfect fucking color for her skin tone. Jesus Christ.
Logan, I love your like enthusiasm for this, and I'm so happy.
Trust. There is a reason why I've been saying to everybody, hey, make sure you are prepared for All Stars 8, because I knew how good this shit was gonna be, and we haven't even seen the season yet. Like,
I know, like. When I tell you, because like when you told me about this rumored cast, like from months ago, like I was excited for Lala as well, because I was just like, when I first saw the initial thing, because I was just like, okay, and then I saw another thing. This was like one of the confirmed inklings for me.
Yeah.
So I was like ready, and then of course she had to keep it in, because I met Lala the night of the season 15 finale when she came to DC.
Word.
And I can tell you right now, like she, like it took her so much to take it in, and then because like the host of the bar that I was at when she came was like, who's excited for All Stars 8, and then of course you can tell from Lala's face she could not say anything.
Well, you know, most of the people in that room knew she was about to get announced in a few days.
Exactly. Exactly. So I was like, okay, like I don't want to like put this into the universe right now, because, but yeah, I'm excited. Like Lala, like Logan, one of my favorites from season 13. Like, I cannot believe like with the trajectory with what we've been getting, because like Lala was like one of the most like well known of season 13 that was like that did not go far at all.
Yeah.
Like, yes, miscongeniality, but like other than that, like Lala Ri was one of my favorites. So again, I'm ready.
Unfortunately, I do believe she's actually the least followed queen on Instagram from this season.
Really?
That is a crime.
There's one other person that it might be, but
That is a crime.
Lana.
I've been patiently waiting.
I know you have. I'm gonna throw it to you because I know you have a visceral reaction to this.
I did. I literally passed out when this popped up on the screen because she looks so freaking gorgeous in this picture. I don't know Lala Ri. Never seen Lala Ri before. Don't know what her drag is like. But from this picture alone, I am a fan. She looks gorgeous. And by the way, I believe this color is either a burnt orange or a copper-ish type, but
Sure.
it looks amazing on her skin. I mean, come on, the melanin is popping. She looks amazing. This hair, you would be like, really, we gonna do horns? But it works. It works. It looks great. The placing of the jewels on the bodice is so great. And then the jewels around her neck, like the theme. If you want to talk about a theme, like she nailed this theme. You would love to see this walking down the Met Gala, old Hollywood. The spider jewel ring on her finger, the wrist cuff bracelet. It just looks good, and I'm glad we don't get to see the shoe because the dress is supposed to hit the floor and it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, and she looks amazing.
But I know she's wearing a good shoe.
I'm sure
That I know for sure.
she ain't wearing sneakers. I know she's not doing that.
Honestly, I wish she would.
though.
I know. That would be a gag. That would be a gag.
would.
You know,
Now,
we talked about it earlier when we were mentioning Kahanna Montrese blow up between season 13 to now is amazing because honestly, I really don't like her promo look from season 13, like kind of at all. This is exquisite.
What was her promo from?
I'm
season-
looking this up right now.
It's
Hold
the
on.
pink and blue hair thing.
Oh, I did. It wasn't my favorite, but I didn't dislike it.
It
Oh
was
yeah, same.
to me. Exhibit A.
Yeah.
It just
Also,
looks-
Yeah, this wasn't bad. Yeah, this wasn't bad.
I took a look. She is not the least followed queen because the next queen we will discuss is the least followed queen, unfortunately.
Hopefully
Go
they'll-
follow all the queens that you enjoy
That part.
from this season. And for me, that is 11 of them. So,
Icon.
I am going to pull a page out of Lana's book, and I'm going to speak for the crowd here when I say that I'm pretty sure we all believe that this is overflowing.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
Naps in agreement. I didn't get to mention it, but the shoulder pieces, right?
The shoulders.
The color, again, you know, I'm one of those people that gets like weird references out of stuff. It's giving me like a Werther's Chewable kind of.
Absolutely.
I mean, that in the nicest way possible.
It is in a most delicious way possible.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
They just look so soft.
And she is ready to bag these bitches.
Oh, that's what your line was?
Okay,
Lana says she's coming in looking like a paper bag.
Lana, for context, probably her most well-known moment from season 13, she had a look. They had a ball challenge where they have like all these looks that they have to do, and they have to make one of them. And one of the it was the bag ball, and she made a outfit out of little gift bags, little like, paper gift bags. It is often considered to be one of the absolute worst looks the show has ever had. It was so bad that they made an award for the worst look of the season just to give it to her.
So I don't know. I don't remember if you watched the reunion of season 15, Lana, but they gave out the Golden Boot Award.
Yes, I remember hearing that.
Lala Ri was the inspiration and first recipient of the Golden Boot Award.
I mean, hey, You gotta start somewhere.
Award-winning
But
designer.
Oh, that's why we said award-winning designer at the start, because
got it.
um,
Makes sense.
full.
But I mean, I like
Full.
it. It's definitely. She looks like a paper bag. It's okay because it's in a paper bag in a very good way. So I'm full.
Full.
I'm full. I like it. Although I could use without the little flowers on the crotch, but other than that, good.
I think
Sure.
they're jewels. They're not flowers.
Yeah, there are
I can do
jewels.
without the jewels on the crotch.
Sure.
So
You don't want a stoned pussy, Lana?
no, not that.
If there were smaller stones, I think I would
Smaller
like it, but I do tend to agree with
I mean,
you.
I feel like it just has enough on the outfit itself. It don't need that.
Sure. We're gonna move on to one of the craziest casting choices for an all-star season I have seen in a very long time. I'm so fucking thrilled to see Monica Beverly Hillz back on Drag Race. She is our trans representation of the season. She was the first queen to openly come out during the filmed taping of her season of RuPaul's Drag Race. Came out on the show, on the runway, in a very, very emotional moment, which is what most people know her from. She did not make it very far, but I credit that to the fact that she was on season 5, which is generally considered one of the best seasons ever.
One of the most stacked casts too. Like
One of the just talent from top to bottom, truly, and Serena.
for Serena.
But I am thrilled because about a year and a half ago, I would say probably right around the time that All Stars would have been calling the girls, she actually quit drag to focus on her transition, to focus on her life as a woman. And she was one of the names that was kind of back and forth on some of the early rumored casts that I saw. And I truly hoped that we would see her on. I'm ecstatic that she's here. I'm thrilled. I love Monica. I always have. And the garment for her promo look is made by Randall Hill, who has also done looks for Pearl, Gia Gunn, Shea Coulee, among a lot of other Drag Race designers. Or Drag Race contestants. So
I am so ready to see Monica back because, like, it is, again, like, a lot of, like, I wouldn't say overdue, but the biggest surprises of this entire cast. But I am so ready to see.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, when she made that announcement that she was quitting drag, I was like, oh. But I guess the opportunity rise to be able to have her to do All Stars. So it was just like, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
You know, we made jokes about a certain person earlier about the doors that have been opened, but truly the doors that were opened by Monica Beverly Hillz.
Doors were truly, not to interrupt you, I'm so sorry. The doors were truly opened by Monica Beverly Hillz and Kylie Sonique Love. And neither one of those women did get the recognition that they deserve in that capacity. I mean, Kylie won All Stars, and rightly so, and I'll fight anybody on that. But yeah, I agree. Sorry, continue, Brook.
No arguments for me on that one. Kylie did deserve to win, full stop. But back on to Monica. This look is really interesting. I don't know how much I like it. I think it might just be the way the front is being pulled. I can't tell if that's throwing it off a little bit to me, but it's fine. It's fine.
So I think I agree with you because it's actually a 2-paneled skirt. With the slit is on the left side, and then it's actually a full panel coming down on the right side over the right leg, and then it's the split panel in the back. You can't really tell that from this photo, but you can see it from kind of some of the walking promos that they're doing on Instagram specifically is where I saw it.
Yeah, I see the split here. So
This look is, I think I agree with Brooke. It's interesting. It's not a bad look. It's not a horrible look far, but it's not the most spectacular look at all. But it's not a horrible look. I think her mug is like flawless. Like
She's always been known for her mug.
face card never declines. Like her wig is snatched, is pulled in. It's great. I do have a problem with the shoe. I don't like the fact that her toes are hanging over the front of the shoe like bear claws. Like, baby, no, I don't like that. Other than that, it's a solid look.
Yeah.
The shoes.
the shoes.
The shoes.
I really love this red satin situation with the silver accessories and the disco boobs. I just think that combination of
Hard and
textures
soft.
and textiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That
It's very much
combination
hard and
of
soft.
the hard and soft, the textiles that were used here were really smartly done by the designer. So props to Marco for that.
Scores?
It's gonna be a 90.
95.
I would give it a 95 too.
I will be giving it an 85.
Okay. Fair.
I'm so fucking sorry. She has my favorite entrance look because it's
Oh,
true
that's-
Beverly Hills.
Yes.
Period.
No, I
I'm-
screamed at this. I screamed at
This
this. I
is
was
giving. I'm gonna say one thing we've never gotten from Monica until now is camp.
True.
And I love it. And if this is what we're getting from the new and improved and realized Monica Beverly Hills, I'm fucking thrilled. So the garment was made by Whitney Manny, who does a lot of textile and print work. So just doing a quick look through their Instagram, they do a lot with prints, a lot with like this color palette specifically. So yeah, it's bitches everything. I love this.
yes.
I have no words. She looks gorgeous and amazing, and it makes sense that you say the person who designed this does print work, because you can see her little touches in the sash and in the cape, inside of the cape, the lining of the cape, and in the bottom of the skirt, the little print work. It's so cute. And then the fact that you said it's camp, which it is, which is the Girl Scout, they go camping. It's so cute.
Yep.
And the hat, I love the hair, the makeup, the hat, the shoe, the socks. It's just this perfection of an entrance look.
Overflowing
Overflowing
of the entrance. Yeah.
Overflowing.
Absolute gorgeous.
Friends, we have finally made it to our final queen. We've been here for a very long time. We are closing our cast assessment today with none other than the beauty is back, Naysha Lopez from season 8. Goddess, beautiful, Miss Continental.
Did you shallow?
Oh my god. I will say this promo look was also made by Jeffrey Kelly, who did Heidi's promo and entrance look, and it shows.
Yes, it does show.
Yes. The gown itself is gorgeous. I don't like the hair particularly, but the gown itself is gorgeous. And her makeup is flawless. Like, everything else about this outfit is great. I'm just not a fan of the hair. I think it just looks a little messy when it gets towards the bottom. It's very nice and slick and everything cute at the top, and then down at the bottom, just, I don't know.
Yeah, something about the wet hair look.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like right to me. I mean, it looks like everything else is fine about it. It's just like the bottom parts of the wig, like you said, Lana. Like, it's different, but like
it's very differently different.
It's differently different. You see how something that doesn't look like it's something you would want to do? Because you wouldn't. but she does, so it's okay.
Tamara better give us some fucking royalties with the amount that we have referenced her in the last the 4 days of
4
recording.
days now.
So looking at Naysha's Instagram, I think the thing that's actually really interesting, and I'm not sure how they did it. The gown is actually, or no, it looks backwards in certain photos. I'm a liar. It's correct. I'm looking at a mirror image. So
Oops.
but no, I love the bustle. I love the slit. Another perfect slit. The ankle strap, which I don't enjoy, but
it's a thin ankle strap. It's the thin ankle strap. It's not.
I'll allow it because she is beautiful. I also love the shoulder, this like triangular shoulder piece, then with the glove, just giving that little slice of skin on the arm, and then all the shoulder covered by the wig, but all the shoulder.
All the shoulder.
It's very well done. It's very well styled. I'm also very excited to see Naysha out of drag for hopefully more than one episode. Because
hey, she was on 3. She was on 3 on season 8. Because she did come back. You know, we didn't get to see much of her after she came back, but she did come back.
She did. Yes, she sure did.
She did.
You know, I know at this point, if you're in the fandom and you like watch things outside of the show, a lot of people really only know Naysha Lopez for the "Bitches I'm Back" line that's been used.
Bitches I'm back. And as the long-running host, I was gonna say the long-running host of the Roscoe's viewing party in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna host the viewing parties now? Detox? I hope.
Honestly,
I hope. If they're gonna get a Rue girl to do it, I hope it's Detox. Regardless, Naysha's fabulous. I love Naysha. I mean, he's hot enough out of drag to compete in Mr. Continental. That's the level of beauty. Yeah, competed. I think either 2021 or 2022 competed at Mr. Continental. So if you want to go see Naysha out of drag in swimwear, you can go watch the Mr. Continental videos. Regardless, my cup is full, actually.
yeah, my cup is also full.
Yeah, full for sure.
95. It's fine. It's just it's a really good look. It's just compared to everything else, it doesn't like hit the same way.
Just
and
for reference,
that's why I gave it a full.
And just for reference, in and out of drag.
Baby, we can't see any of that.
Nope, sorry.
You are not close enough to the camera, but
That's fine.
It's fine. Here, I'm gonna see if I can.
Oh, yeah, that man is gorgeous.
And the entrance look. I
love this.
I don't get the reference, but I like it.
It's giving me very Orange is the New Black, and I kind of love it.
Wait, no, that wasn't the same season. I was gonna say, was it a reference to that mini challenge where they had to dress up in the orange jumpsuits? But that was on season 7.
No, yeah, no.
I don't get what the reference is. It looks gorgeous.
I don't care.
I love the look. I do.
Yeah,
and it's simple enough, but it's not too simple, but not too crazy.
Yeah,
it just looks good. I love the handcuff.
It's polished. It's polished.
Right, very polished. The handcuffs attached to the. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big fan. Love
Big
it.
Fan of this. Big fan
My
of
cup
this.
is full.
That's full.
Yeah, definitely full.
Yeah, full.
Word. We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
Yeah.
We did it. Jesus Christ. Okay. I would like to ask the group in question and answer. Your question is, who has your favorite promo look and why? I already said mine. So mine is the Lala Ri experience, point blank end of period.
Mine is Kandy Muse.
Mine is Mother Heidi N Closet.
What was I was gonna say? I was gonna say Heidi N
So
Closet.
It's giving top 3 material.
I would not be mad.
I would scream, cry, and throw up if that was the top 3, if I'm being honest.
Honestly.
You
I
added
mean-
Jim Mansfield as 4th, I'm fine.
I mean, then that means that I was right to pick everybody black. Per.
And then
We've got like, I think 5 choices on this cast,
I
and they're
know,
great.
yeah.
They're all great
Great
choices.
yeah, they're all great.
Everyone is great. 11 of these girls are great, in my personal opinion.
In my personal
And-
opinion too.
Mhm.
And then
So-
entrance looks.
Monica Hills.
Oh, Monica, yeah, Beverly Hills definitely had the best interest look to me.
I'm gonna say Jessica Wilde.
Minus Kahanna Montrese.
Work.
Good choices all the way around.
Good choices.
Brooke and Lana in their agreement era.
Yes.
It's all the same podcasts, you know. We've just been feeling each other lately.
Yeah.
We on the same wavelength and stuff.
So, Drag Race will be airing starting on May 12th. It is a double premiere, the same way they've been doing all of the All-Stars seasons the last couple of years on Paramount Plus. We will be back at some point after that premieres because I'm going to be in Los Angeles talking to drag queens while this season drops. So
Many of
We
them
will-
were on the cast.
we will find a time to film. I don't know when that will be, but there will be a time and we will film. So thank you for sitting through 2 hours of our cast assessment. We've never had a cast assessment go this long, but then again, we've never reviewed a cast as good as this.
Mm-hmm.
11 out of 12 is the bigger infraction.
11 out of 12. Oh no, we did All-Star 7. No, that's a lie. The
Yeah,
second
All-Star.
best we've ever
Yeah,
covered.
All-Star 7 was pretty good. So
So,
7 out of 8. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the fraction's a little off there.
oh,
all
Yeah.
right. Right. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I do too. Anyway, y'all know what to do. You're on YouTube. Do things. Just do them. Y'all already know.
You know the
Press
shares.
all
and
the
like.
buttons except for the dislike button.
No, do not dislike. Like,
Yeah.
share it, all the subscribes and all
No,
of that.
press all the
Yeah,
buttons and then press the dislike button twice.
You know, and then you got
Yeah.
that ticker down here. It's got all of our socials.
All
Follow
of our
us.
stuff.
all
Follow
of
us,
our
the Twitter
content.
things, so you know where stuff happens and when things are going to happen. And then you just follow us because we're kind of likable and you just want to follow us because we're cool people. And why not? And then my merch is down there too. Follow the merch link at lanagcreations.etsy.com where you can get this cup
Our merch that you distribute.
that I designed and distribute.
I mean,
Get your bag.
technically you didn't design it.
The logo I did not just copy paste it, but whatever. It is what it is.
Anyway, cheers.
Here's y'all.
Cheers. I threw away my cup because it was a plastic one. So
How dare you? Why didn't you recycle?
I said that last.
No.
Let's
We are
we're
in
not
our
in that
big-
era. We're not
Yeah.
in that era anymore.
no, let's just go.
Too late. It's already happened.
We are in our standing still